oftentimes the year-end hardware is reserved for champions, and that's why maybe Loopy Godinez was not your Women's Fighter of the Year in 2023. Could have done worse than giving her the hardware, though. 4-0 in that calendar year. She fought outstandingly well, and if you're looking for credit, she was quick to deflect to Team Lobo, Alexa Grasso, her uncle, and now head coach Francisco Grasso. Iron sharpens iron. That's one of the best training rooms for women in all of MMA. Francisco Grasso has taken Godinez's striking to the next level, and she's ready to throw hands here in a fascinating matchup on the big stage. All right, so here is the now two-time UFC strawweight champion of the world, Magnum Zhang Weili. Who could forget what she did in 2019 to become the champion, but to get the title back in 2022 in that manner really set her on a rocket ship to the world.
It seemed eventual. It seemed that at some point she would become the champion again, and this year, or in 2022, she got that done. This young lady has everything. She's so strong. She's so well-conditioned, and she has such great skills that you wonder how anyone has ever beaten her at any point in her UFC career. Now she seems to have everything in line in order to have a sustained run at the top of the UFC
strawweight division.
There you go, John Anik. That's my boy. Always saving me.
Always there for you. And I'm telling you, bro, there is a groundswell of support for her to get that super fight now. Potentially the chance to become a two-division champion. Given the nature of her win over Carla Esparza, we shall see.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Loopy Godinez. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, John Magnum Weili.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world, and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From international fight weeks to championship fights all across the board, you come to T-Mobile. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Godinez is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Zhang Weili. Oh, that's a nice job by her there to reverse the position on the bench.
She was in trouble. Now she is the one handing out the punishment. Great change of position very quickly. This is a terrible position.
She postures up here. Oh, delivers a big ground and pound shot to the head.
Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
And now she's in mount.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Godinez is in half guard.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude. Nice shot there by the champ. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Zhang Weili.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Side control. "45 seconds remain in the round."
That was nice.
Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck. Fight with a choke.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
Well, her eye is really in trouble now, and you know the opposition's going to continue to target it. We'll see what they can do with these 60 seconds.
There's nothing better than seeing the damage on your opponent's face. And if she couldn't defend before, she's going to have to be real good on the defensive side this time, because now her opponent would be even more aggressive seeing the damage on her face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Nice punch by Zhang.
One of the coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman.
Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Pretty strong jab there by Zhang Weili. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Godinez's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Big shot to the head.
Another hook lands there by Zhang. Left hand connection and a right. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Godinez. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. And she caught the kick. Oh!
Pretty good sequence of punches to the head by her there.
Beautiful job by the champion.
Godinez is in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 90 seconds to go. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
Oh, that sub is tight. Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
Lands another
strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. But cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. 10 minutes in the books. All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the highlight... Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. Oh! Huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing?
Oh my goodness. Oh!
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down on one and end the fight.
All right, so again, she targets that swelling, and that would be the way to go, right? Continue to pursue the area in which your opponent has failed to adjust.
Absolutely. She's a smart.
They're overweighting to it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play, because this fight is about done.
Now a knee. Oh, big left.
Oh, that's big.
Some real power shots here. Oh, big left hand there.
An uppercut there. Not taking many of those.
Big elbow there.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Good jab.
Godinez has got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Right hand lands. Less than a minute to go in the round. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here.
Oh, another one.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it. You got to protect it.
Take that! Take that!
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Godinez's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling. But if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. One strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space, so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
That shot. Oh, she's hurt. Godinez's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice spinning attack there, and able to land to the body.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Just out of range with that right hand. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Godinez gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Trying to establish. Oh, huge connection by her there. This is the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Godinez's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Oh, big shots from the top.
Striking from every position lands a strike from the bottom.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Another nasty ground strike, and that one has cut her. She is so dominant from the top position.
Nicely done. Final seconds here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, Cutman is going to hustle in there and try to apply some end swell. The swelling around her eye has officially gotten out of control.
I'm shocked if you can see anything at all. We need to change the game plan.
Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Strike of the fight.
Her best strike, you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
This could be it. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those punches to try to knock her out.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
Man, every time her opponent...
You can never know what you're going to...
That is it! Zhang Weili with a huge TKO victory.
Oh my goodness.
Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Zhang Weili.
Well, this is the type of title defense that could send a rippling effect down through this division. She came in as the undisputed UFC Women's Strawweight Champion.